All right, Coach, you want to start us off?
Yep. We honored Coach Stewart before the game, and I know we've all been through a few things with COVID. I can only imagine what UT Martin has done to lose a coach and, the son of the coach who was the best player. And obviously, it's hard for him to go back in that gym. So I commend them to be 3-2 and to do what they're doing, going through that is a credit to them. I was really proud of our team today. Everybody always worries about coaches do. Game before you take off for break. After a tough trip and a really disappointing loss at Dayton, thought our team handled it really maturely. I thought we had a really good practice yesterday. I thought we guarded the whole time. The ball shared. It was great to see Matt get going like we know he will. He'll do that plenty more times here. And Austin Crowley, Demencio Vaughn, Jarkel Joyner got going today. I just thought the ball moved and we played in transition, which, like every college team, but especially ours, we can get out in transition. Our team is at its best.
Questions for Coach? Ben starts off.
Kermit, your team's played so many games, so many days. I know that they stayed engaged and you were proud of the way they played, how they hung in there. But to now get this break, is it not nice for the guys to be able to get a little time off?
Yeah, I think it's well deserved. I'm a guy I love for our guys to go home in a normal year and just spend 4 days and then obviously have a little more time than what we have. I think that's why I credit them today. I mean, kind of used the cliche, a trap game, but our guys still brought great energy and played the right way for 40 minutes, even when the score got what it was. And so you're right. I mean, 6 games in 12 or 13 days. We're on the road. I think there's 8 teams in the SEC haven't even played a road game yet. We're the only team that's played 2. And I think I hope that'll help us go into Alabama. But it'll be a good 3 days for them. I think every coach in college football that's playing in a bowl game, or every basketball coach, everybody's keeping their fingers crossed. Everybody's going home. Everybody's got to be fortunate, make good decisions, and testing coming back, and to get ready to jump right into league play.
Go to Nick.
Kermit, you've talked a little bit about wanting to see the effort and the just defensive ability increase from the guys off the bench. What did you see in the second half today with those guys kind of keeping the intensity that the starters had?
Yeah, and Matt can tell you, we've talked a lot in the last 3 or 4 days just about second half defending, even against middle. We're good, but not as good. Some of the games earlier at home, not as good in the second half. Dayton obviously had some breakdowns at the end that cost us. But I thought today that our defensive intensity stayed the same throughout. I was really proud of them. I thought our bench guys played really well, played really hard, schematically, right to the game plan. So, it was good to see.
Go to Parrish.
What was Matt doing or not doing to hit shots there early? Was he getting frustrated, and what were your conversations with him like?
One thing we have done is we just keep encouraging Matt. We know he's an elite shooter. I think he's got a really good mid-range game. He's athletic at the rim. We've talked about him getting more paint touches and being athletic at the rim and trying to get himself to the line, just like a lot of young guys, maybe not get to see it go through the hole early, and, he's just trying to be a good player. And today I thought he really relaxed, and he moved the ball. He guarded really well, and so he was doing the same things. He's taking the same shots. He just made the shots today, and he'll continue to do that.
Jake, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Jarkel kind of got going there up in Dayton. First part of that game, 16 points today. What have you seen maybe start clicking with him, or what have you these past couple games?
What I really think it was, Jake Early with Jarkel. He's so been looking forward to being an Ole Miss Rebel. And I think he put a little too much pressure on himself early in Oxford, those first 3 games. And maybe, like I just said, maybe didn't see it go in the hole, shots he normally, and all of a sudden pressed a little bit. I thought it was really good for him to get out of Oxford. And I think Jarkel said that. Coach, maybe just getting out of Oxford will help me a little bit. Get going and get that kind of pressure off his shoulders. Today he relaxed and he played like he did at Dayton, and he really got in a nice groove. And I thought he defended well as he made some really good mid-range shots.
Back to Nick.
What went into the choice to start Robert today over Mello?
Yeah, just coach's decision. That was just a coach's decision, and Robert's been playing awfully hard, and we just wanted to reward him with a start.
Tyler, go ahead.
How far along has the team's kind of streak come these first 6 games from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of our team. Well, we like to be 6-0, and are disappointed with Dayton. You bet. Up 9 second half, but I tell you what, to take the time off that we took and to play that number of games, that quickly after 3 days of practice, I'm really proud of our team. And they have been a great practice team. I mean, a great practice team. Not perfect, but always come to play. And so, yeah, I'm really proud of them. And so, I think it's going to be a fun team to watch and keep watching improvement. And I really think we're going to keep improving offensively.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, Coach, thank you.
Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you.